born to lose. I've lived my life in vain.
Like Clara Barton, Olney High School became a children achieving school in 1994. Olney is just a few blocks away from Barton, but light years in terms of educational achievement. In 1996, 90% of Olney students scored below basic level in reading, and 96% scored below basic level in math. Most Olney students drop out without graduating. We went to Olney to see if children achieving was making a difference.
We have 1,350 ninth graders. We have 350 seniors.
How many kids will graduate? June.
Probably about 325. I think we'll be close to the 350 if they've lasted till they're seniors.
Safety and discipline are problems at Olney.
What do you have, DeWine?
I have a student down here threatening the teacher.
On my way.
What do you think adult women do when they get angry? Why was it necessary for you to get so bent out of shape in the first place?
It's very difficult for me to teach in the classroom and be accountable when I have kids running through the hallway, when I have a gang coming into my door yesterday looking for certain kids in my class. Very difficult to have children achieving.
We need to help students with social behaviors because that plays a big role when you're learning.
Children attending has to come first. Children going to class once they're attending has to be second. Children behaving in class in the school has to be third. Then we could have children achieving.
Olney is a very difficult high school. I declared it a so-called challenge school.
Challenged is education speak for failing. Basically, Hornbeck had put Olney on probation. He then chose a new principal.
Appointed a woman named Renee Yampolsky, who's a dynamite principal who was at Central East Middle, and I thought did a terrific job there, very aggressive.
Too late now. Too late now. All the way around, son. Hold up. All the way around. All the way around.
Yampolsky warned students that lateness was unacceptable.
Yeah, these three are the last three. Come on, you're in. You guys, all the way around.
She told the students that she was going to lock the doors at 1 minute after 8, and she did.
And we turned away, between lateness and absences, 1,300 kids.
Out of?
3,000. Almost half. And we got some phone calls from parents who were upset, and they came in to see me, and I explained that for a month and a half, these kids have been late to school.
This month, I was only late 3 times.
Yeah. All right, send one over with the ID.
But a whole lot more kids were on time the next day as a consequence.
I really wanted to do it for a week, but the parents called downtown to central office, and I got phone calls pretty quickly to not do that again.
You were breaking the rule.
That's correct. Our superintendent said to us, which has been my philosophy all along, if you ask, they can say no. If you don't ask and you do it, all you can do is get your hands slapped.
A lot more than hand slapping was about to take place. Hornbeck wanted to shake things up. He wanted to give the principal and a team of teachers power over hiring, but the union saw that as a threat to seniority. Traditionally, whoever had the most years of teaching experience automatically got the job. Does that strike you as the right way to run a school? That the administration has no control over who gets to come in and teach there?
Yes.
It does? Mm-hmm. If you were a principal, would that work for you?
Well, as long as I've been rated satisfactory, why would the principal object to me coming there?
Do you think the principal ought to have some say in it? A chance to meet you and see if there's some kind of meshing?
They might not like the way I comb my hair, John, and not choose me for that fact.
To someone from outside,
it's astonishing.
Now, why did you use that adjective?
Why? Because where do you go where you have no choice over the people who work for you, for whom you are responsible, for whose performance you are graded on?
Would it make it easier to collaborate if you had a chance to pick the team ahead of time?
I'm sure it would, but I don't see where academically that would be a difference.
If you were
I would be
creating
looking for friends.
But that seniority rule is important to you.
It's the sacred cow.
Hornbeck had failed to get the union to agree to a strong system of teacher accountability. He had, however, created his own system for rating schools, based on teacher and student attendance, graduation rates, and test scores. On Hornbeck's school rating system, from 0 to 100, Olney got a 40. In a video, Hornbeck warned that low-scoring schools like Olney could be taken over if they did not improve.
Well, my employer has declared war on me. Okay, David Hornbeck and the administration have presented us with a video that says they're going to go after us.
But we've been too timid and too cautious about student achievement for far too long.
And it's really a lousy feeling to come in every day, to want to do your job, knowing that your employer is going to go after you or your colleagues.
Because of seniority and tenure rules, a high school principal cannot remove some teachers and bring in new ones. Neither can the superintendent. But a provision in the union contract allowed Hornbeck and the union to work together to pick out academically distressed schools and keystone them. Basically, that means take them over and transfer 75% of the teachers to other schools. Which of Philadelphia's academically distressed schools to keystone? Hornbeck made his decision in February 1997.
I'm here this afternoon because I have decided to declare Olney and one other high school in the city a keystone school.
He named Olney, he said, because its test scores were low and because its teachers were not willing to work as a team with the new principal. The reaction was immediate.
Okay, this is an absolute fraud. It's been perpetrated on us by the administration. It's been perpetrated on us, not only on the students, but on the faculty also, who have built their careers here. I am very proud to be an Olney teacher, and I will be very proud to be the first one out of here.
Were you shocked when you heard the news?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Of course I was shocked.